Hello and welcome back to the Last Caretaker. My name is Ty, and we are here moored up against an outpost that we discovered at the end of the last stream. I spent some time rummaging through all the loot, stacked it up in a great loot pile. One of the reasons I thought this ship might have a cargo hold that you could drop stuff into, but it doesn't. So I've moved our recycler to a more convenient location so we can just throw things straight inside. That giant mass of brown stuff, that's going to be biodiesel. Built a biodiesel refinery, and it's time to level up. There are some things we need. Electric engine booster. What else do I want? Binoculars? A diesel tank? Definitely. A battery? Definitely. A better wind turbine. I unlocked a drone, but I haven't built it yet. It's for reconnaissance. We've got one more. Let's go with a data recovery deck. So, our task is to find the last remnants of humanity, and try and revive them, send them into space, so they can have a new start. We don't really have any leads besides head to the Lazarus complex. This is our path so far. It plays a little bit like FTL. You go from outpost to outpost, stuff happens in between. We might head to this fuel stop, but we're not yet ready to cast off. What I am going to do, I don't plan on coming back to these outposts, so I might break down some of the power generation and take them with us. We spend a lot of resources putting these things together. There's no point wasting them. So what I'll do is I'll leave one of each behind in case we, for some reason, have to come back. It's not very friendly around here. Oh, we damaged that with that Tesla gun. They're not really a concern, they just blow up when they touch you. It's when they're in huge masses that they're a concern. And we are completely overburdened. Now, I built a couple of solar panels on the roof here, but I think there's a flaw. They overlap with each other, and we don't have reliable power. We also have a cool new feature, a backpack, that we can charge up our energy with. Okay, so when you're out of battery, you slowly lose health. I didn't realize that. And then you can plug into your backpack as well to charge that up. That didn't work. Oh, but there's the paper. There's too many of them. Have to charge your gun up, have to charge your backpack, have to charge yourself. Storage room is a little bit more organized now. Got paint, human stuff, and biological material in green. We are ready to cast off. Looks like a foggy evening, but the Sea state is nice and calm. Raise the anchor. Yeah, I poorly spaced those solar panels, so we may change that. So we're going to head to the fuel depot, build a diesel tank, and see if we can't fill it up for free. We previously had 4, but to space them properly, we'll have to cut them down. Going to cut these ones down and make them bigger. I think we've been there, and I think that's where we started. If I remember correctly from the map. So we previously had 26 kilowatts. We've now got about 40-ish at max. Now we need to put all these away. Doesn't want to delete it now. We should almost be at our destination. So we'll swing around to port and then come in nicely with this island on the port side. Looks like there's a giant tentacle monster on top of that lighthouse looking thing. Going hard to starboard. It should bring us up nicely on the port side. Engine off. Let's just coast in and throw the lines. That's new. Let's get a recharge before we fight the Wasps looking things. It looks like they're attracted to that diesel. Oh, look at all the diesel here. There's heaps of tanks. There's our least favorite creature, the pink slime. I think I'm going to need a new weapon for that. I think I have new blueprints. I do. So we need a cooling radiator. So we're crafting that. It'll take 1 minute. I'm not sure which ammo this pistol will take. Oh, we found this thing too. A Lazarus vial. It says it's aged though. I'm not sure what that means. There's no sight for it. Oh, there is. You can aim down the sight. Quite a few there. You can't equip both weapons at the same time. There must be another spawner that keep coming. Use our backpack to reload the pistol. Wasn't very interesting. Try again. We hit the jackpot. There's nothing really in there, but we'll be able to use these to build some tanks on our boat. We need power to the systems, but we can do that. We're just out of range of our fabricator, so we'll have to carry the parts up there ourselves. It really is an awesome game. It's got so many different features. If you like looting and scrapping, you've got that. If you like boats, you've definitely got that. If you like the construction in Subnautica or Satisfactory, you've got that. There's exploration. It's pretty cool. It's got lots of things that I like, all mashed into one. And the weather is just great. Sailing in this is crazy. We need turbine blades, I forgot them. And even with the hull stabilizers fitted, we're rocking and rolling. I don't have any turbine blades. Did I not collect them? Oh well. Oh, I built 4 on the roof of the ship. That's right. I used them up. Don't want to crush up against the dock here. I'm going to try and fit one of these fenders. But I think it's too late for that. And the manipulation of items feels a little bit like Half-Life 2 with the gravity gun. But everything is useful, nothing goes to waste. The atmosphere is just amazing. Well, welcome along for the ride. I'm trying to set up a power grid here so we can get the lights on. The wind turbines work in the storms. Then we need to run it to the main building. And then connect it. It's connected. Whoa, there's a bug on my face. Excellent. We've got some residual power. So we need to get all this diesel aboard our ship. Take all the loot. Explore a bit more when the night goes away. These things are scared of light, so as long as you stay near the light, you're okay. And you can melt these guys down to make diesel. Alright, so we need to fix all these tanks first. And once we've transferred all the fuel to the boat, I will break down the tanks and we'll build a couple on the boat. We need a lot of stuff to repair those. This is petrol, so this is not diesel. Even better. So I'll pump all this to the closest tank. This one's empty. Oh, we've got no fuel cables left. I ain't scared of you guys anymore. Now that I've got a weapon. It's basically, yeah, Wall-E on Earth. It's flooded. Humanity's gone somewhere. I don't know if they're dead or left. And we're going around apparently looking for genes of humans so that we can grow them. So perhaps there's no humans left and we are trying to, you know, restart the species. And then we have to send them into space. And we have to teach them about what it is to be human, apparently. Otherwise they won't be very good at it. So we're on a voyage to a massive facility, apparently. And when dawn comes, they'll leave us alone for a while. So lucky we turned the lights on. So we spent a good 2 hours last night just preparing for our voyage at the start base. Looting, building stuff on the boat. The ship handling's really fun. So we almost got a full tank of petrol out of that. There's no security here. I just had a full screen issue. It's minimized how my resolution's out. I need to go and save it. There's been an issue with the graphics. My graphics have gone off center. I have to start the game again, guys. One sec. That's my bad. I tried to switch screens and it destroyed the resolution. Alright, that's better. Sorry about that. Sometimes technical issues happen on a live. Scrapping the robots is very valuable. The recycler is the ultimate loot pinata. It's great. It just keeps giving. Okay, let's get the diesel fixed up. That's our real priority. I don't have any use for petrol yet. Alright, let's do the same process to put it all in one tank. Then I can break these empty tanks down and put, say, 2 on the boat. And then we should never have a shortage of diesel ever again. But the map is pretty massive from what I was looking at, so maybe we could have a shortage of diesel. Get about 1,000 litres out of this place. As well as all the small tanks I found. Finally strong enough to pick up a large crate. We need to charge ourselves up before we keep working. Got cables out of us everywhere. Okay, so how much diesel do we have? We have a full tank. So let's put away this precious fuel.
And we can scrap all that stuff while we're underway. Apparently I can build a petrol generator, so if we do happen to run out of power for some reason, we could use the petrol to power that charged battery up. I don't know... Where is petrol tank? All the way down here. So we'll have to level up to level 10 before I break these down, or we're wasting parts. Keep coming back in there. There's nothing in there. I wanted to collect all these marine fenders and try and ring the hull with them. Keep it safe from collisions. Like a tugboat would. Doesn't appear to be anything else. Let's just have a look down below. No barnacles on that hull. Must be pretty fresh. Because we're a robot, we don't care about oxygen. But you care about pressure still. So you can't go too deep. Some racing paint. I can break down the diesel now that it's transferred. Way too heavy. I don't know. I know we can build a rocket, but I don't know about... I know you can build a helicopter to land on your deck and fly around. And I know you can build a jet ski. But I don't know about a sub. It makes sense though. I believe you get a submersible vehicle in the form of like what the Navy SEALs use. I can't remember what it's called. Now, where am I going to put this diesel tank? Let's see how big it really is. I was hoping to fit it under the stairs, but it's a bit too big. I think we might put it next to the water pump for now. but that seems like a bad idea. Okay, yep, we can fit it here, next to the engine. The mains power switch will be obstructed, but we have another one upstairs. Oh, actually, I don't think there's any diesel lines down here, despite the engine room being right here. Yeah, it's all power inside. That's unfortunate. Let's try and make it neat at least, if we have to do it this way. Oh yeah, we want it to equalize, yeah, so it'll half fill up this. That's really a tripping hazard. Let's try and make it neater. I would love to feed it underneath the stairs, through that stair. I don't think you could do that. So we just achieved the same result. It's not as trippy as it was before, but it'll do. You can attach things to the roof and the walls too, I discovered. That's why I put the boxes up there. Okay, looking good. Let's get a fuel line running over from the main tanks on land, or on the base here. We already had a full tank, and that's less than a full tank, so this should work. And we want this one just to be coming inwards.
Okay, now we also need to run some power to the boat just to give it some supplemental energy. And I only want it coming into the boat. Now we're fully charged at the moment. So let's take some energy. This poor robot there swaying in the breeze. Now, I need to get to level 10 so we can build a petrol tank on board the ship too, so we're not leaving that behind. So that means scrapping a whole heap of stuff. It's a little bit too big for us. I just wanted to have a mountain of scrap on the boat, just like the towers of scrap that Wall-E in the movies built. Uh-oh. But that's a fine. It just went overboard. Beautiful. I upgraded my throw, but now it's got some force to it. The items are just going. So we're halfway to level 10. If I scrap all this stuff, we should get a good way there. Let's get started on that. Oh, that's the diesel maker. That's for emergencies. The recycler was originally built downstairs, and it would have been a real pain in the ass to do this job. Keeping those marine fenders. Your time will come soon, robot buddy.
another one in here somewhere. Where is he? Did I already break him down? We need a way to pick up massive amounts of rubbish. I saw we can build a forklift, but I don't know how I would use that yet. I'm guessing this is why they make you train basketball at the very start of the game, so you can learn how to throw. There he is, I found the other guy, hidden in the rubble. Bit of a backlog there. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we will get to that point. There's heaps of items in the tech tree. It goes all the way to level 25. You get new stuff every level. But definitely need a conveyor belt. And a giant crane with a claw. Admittedly, I am only like 4 hours into the game. I'm just a loot goblin, so I take everything when I come to these places. I'll have like 30,000 iron in the hold by the time we get to the end game, and won't even need it. I'm assuming building a rocket's going to take a lot of resources. And fuel. I noticed on the fabricator there's like 5 or 6 different types of resources that are all run by pipes and cables. You've got petrol, diesel, gas, water, some other thing. I think it's exhaust, yeah. CO2. Let's see how that progressed our levels. About a quarter of the way there. There is a slower way to scrap. That gives you more XP, but it's kind of painful. And I only really do it to break down big stuff. It looks like it could definitely use a conveyor belt. And it looks like if I had placed it straighter, or centered it more, it might have even been able to feed it straight through the door. Well, the sun's up, it's safe to walk around these parts again. Is the diesel tank empty? There's 100 liters left. Do I build a second diesel tank here? I think I might. This will ensure we never get stuck anywhere. Okay, we need to build some fuel cables. We could do it through the fabricator too. This pile of parts here, if we need any for a construction order, this machine will teleport it to where we need it. So it's okay to have a big pile of it there. Totally safe engine room. There's some kind of robot bugs. I don't know if they are related to us in any way. I don't know if those are robots. Those are biological creatures. But all the other things we fight, it's like Sonic the Hedgehog. They're all robot versions of real creatures. So little spiders, little bugs, but they're all robots. So I'm not sure why. I've found a few logs, but I haven't actually read them. Okay, let's dump all the stuff we've got. How'd that get there? It is really cool. Thanks for joining us, mate. Okay, and once you have some stuff in a chest, you can just press deposit similar and it'll drop everything else. Last night I was really struggling to figure out how I was supposed to manage all these different items. I found video games that we can put in our computer to play on the bridge. This diesel, there should be enough now actually. 1300 in that, 1300 in that. Yeah, cool. Equal across the board. So that's now empty, we can reel that in. And this tank no longer needs to stay here. The interesting thing is that the base is the boat, and we're setting up temporary bases to take advantage of the resources here, then moving on. And you can explore the water, I just haven't really done that. I'm waiting until we get equipment to be able to see underwater. It's very different to Subnautica, you can't see much. Don't know if I've been in there yet. Let's have a look. It's almost unhealthy, but it's one of the old retro games. It's similar to California games. I think it was on the Atari. The UI on the computer is like Fallout though too, so it's quite cool. I want all these posters, but you can't. Getting assassinated by stealth worms. Okay, I'm pretty happy that we found all the cool stuff.
There is a hilarious bug that happens because the game is in early access, where the game forgets that water acts differently to normal air. And so you jump in the water and the game just thinks that you're falling, and you'll fall all the way to the bottom of the ocean and then die when you hit the bottom. Last night when I fell in, I thought it was because I was overburdened and I was just dragged to the bottom, but it was a bug. Let's make some more diesel. Oh, the next task was to build a battery, actually, so we have a bit more storage on board. So let's do that. Battery needs to be kept inside, but it's a bit smaller. So we could put a double battery bay here, actually. And that would give us 200% more power on board. I could do 4 batteries. Do you need that much power? I don't know. Okay, so we will need to build a junction. And we'll make it a battery cell by linking 2 together. Hey, hey, Queen Blab. 13 months of membership. Thanks for joining us. There is a lot of rust, and we are a robot, so it is our weakness. Okay, then that goes on the bottom. If I can get it. I had troubles getting things onto the bottom socket. There we go. And I don't like high-strung cables. I could run them along the ceiling, actually. But that's okay for now. So we now went from 6 kilowatt hours of energy to 18 capacity. So that's going to take quite a while to fully charge us. But other than that, I think the boat's looking great. It's a custom paint job we've chosen too. Black decks are the way to go. You can see what you're working with. A cyborg is a robotic dog. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for being a member for now 13 months. It's made a dramatic difference. And we had our biggest month ever last month, Queen Lab. We reached 25,000 subscribers and 1 million views. I was like, what the heck? I think we should put this below deck. It's supposed to be an incubator for humans. Oops, don't bump it. Hope there's no one inside. It looks crusted and frozen. Hope there's nobody inside it. People keep leaving these battery rubbish around. I wonder who that could be.
Actually, that's one way we could charge up the ship. I've got lots of these little batteries just laying around. And they give a satisfying pop when they're empty. Oh, that's not a battery. That's the stabilizer. Come with me. Whoa, whoa, wiggly pipe. I do think it's funny that you can just like whip out your hose. Where is it? Where's my hose? There we go. Yeah, I got a hose. You got 5 weeks leave. Is that just annual leave? Congratulations. Oh, it always feels good to earn a holiday. Especially when you haven't had one in a good while. Do you have any plans? Look how professional this boat looks. Oh! Except that don't mind the diesel line over the doorway, the bulkhead. And the trip hazard on the port side gangway. Very close to level 10. It's a little bit confusing to try and use the backpack. I want to grab the backpack hose and connect it to myself. It's not working. Switch cables, no. I've got this thing hanging off me. The backpack. Plug it in. Kind of need like a third person view when you're doing that so you know what you've done. Like, have I pulled the hose out of the backpack or have I pulled it out of my abdomen? Yes. It's even funnier when you can't put the hose away, so you're running around and it's just slapping around everywhere. Our deck shall soon be clean. We are the best deckhand around. The only deckhand around. So the best by default. Assume the position. I need to make a connection. The only reason I'm doing this is because I want to be level 10. And I need to dismantle those fuel tanks. If you don't have the blueprint, you're wasting your fuel. And I can't build one, so I can't take the fuel with us. Then when we make way, I'm going to dump all the bio stuff into the the refinery to fill out our diesel tanks completely. 6,000 litres. Oh, I wish you could pick, you know, a couple of things up. Oh, you can if you balance them well, but it's not worth trying. See, this guy just gets his hose out at the wrong times. I'm trying to pick things up. Pulls out his hose. I really love the weather in this game. I think it's really well done. Like, that would suck to be loading on a deck in rain like this. So close. Let's just go and scrap some stuff. This might be faster. I will say it's super relaxing to work in a storm when you don't actually have to get wet. Or struck by lightning. Oh, you wait, actually. Once we get underway in weather like this, it's crazy. It's actually really, really well done. You feel like you can't see jack. You're trying to peer out the pilot's window. You got your deck lights blinding you, but you need to have them on. The immersion is top notch. Damn, it's so close. Whoa! Despite being moored up hard, she is getting slapped by these waves coming in on the starboard side. You get double the experience by doing it this way. It just takes twice as long. So, you tell me if it's worth it. If you're limited on scrap, it's worth it. Sing a sea shanty. We were playing Black Flag Resynced the other day, and that game is great for that particular niche. It's got some great sea shanties.
I'm so close to leveling up. I've got no electricity left. Use our battery to charge up. Super low, yeah. So is my health. I need some ferrofluid. Let's take it from these batteries. The hoses coming out of me everywhere. Like Octopus Man. I was saying last night it feels like I'm playing Crank in a way because you run out of energy, you gotta quickly go and jack it into your heart so you can keep fighting and shooting. Yay, we did it! Damn dirty bugs. Okay, so now I can build a Petrol Bowser, and that's what I wanted. That's gas for the Americans out there. It's a gas tank. I need to choose it. Where is it? There it is. Petrol tank. Let's have a quick look at what we have available here. We've got a drone charging pad, which is for this thing I haven't built yet. A flame pistol that uses petrol. Freshwater container, water cable. We might need this at some point. So I'll take the water cable. Efficiency matrix. Binoculars, yes. They should be in tier 1. A friendly sweetheart. Remains near its host and releases localized electric arcs when instability is detected. We need to finish a quest for that one. Oh, we need pistol ammo because I built a pistol. Advanced standing light. Breacher barrel for the gun. A courier skimmer. We need to finish isolation to unlock that one. Laser sight, night sight, petrol engine cylinder, suppressor barrel, voltage minimizer. It looks like they're modules for our buildings. Flamethrower, a food processor. We don't need that to eat, but our humans that we grow will. A red dot sight, soil forge. Produces food from bio-waste. Okay. The Tide Ripper, that's the thing I was talking about. Underwater handheld jet. I don't know what else I really need. Portable petrol refinery. Yeah, we want to make petrol. And that's it. So let's enhance our ability to dive since we now have that swimming thing. So we can now go 10 meters deeper than we could before. And I also want what do I want? Yeah, I'm just going to keep going all in on lifting. Getting those gains. Hitting that scrap gym. Yeah, no AdBlue around here. No AdBlue.
Isn't that BP that owns that? Let's have a look what the drone does. Paused waiting for material. What do we need? A drone needs a logic chip. Yes, Wallbot, yep. It's Wally, but he's after the gains. So it's going to take 30 seconds to make our little drone. I totally forgot, but you've got little consumable batteries that you can use as well. And that's how you can stop yourself running out, but I have so many of them, I just haven't bothered using them. I just plug into the wall when I'm low on charge. Where is our little drone friend? Enter the photo drone. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now I know how I can make my thumbnails. Oh yeah. Look at that boat. We love boats around here. And you even get a little chopper flappy wing sound. You could do post-processing. It's cool. Alright, if my thumbnails get better, you'll know why. Look at me, dude. Why are you frozen? Oh my god. That is the cutest bloody thing I've ever seen. And it doesn't want to hurt us. Oh man, I want you to follow me. Can you follow me? Follow me around. I want one now. That is 100% a Tinkerbell drone. I want it to follow me around. Alright, cool. I could just release a whole wave of them. Before we arrive at the next destination, just launch all the little flappers. So what was I doing? I wanted to build... That's right, I wanted to build a fuel tank. We are too over-encumbered. Do not lose the drone. Our shit-based diesel. Very efficient. I've got 80 kilos worth of stuff I have to drop. But we are good to go. Got enough copper and iron to start a small army. Bronze Age army, but an army nonetheless. I am always winning. How you going? We're about to go on a boat ride. But we need to build a petrol tank. Now the petrol is the explodey one, so I don't think we want that inside. So let's just put it on the aft section of the stern. Two connector ports and two alloy frames. I have alloy frames coming out the wazoo. Connector ports, please. Didn't I just make those? Two connector ports. I didn't really think about this because the Petrol refinery also needs to be constructed. Ah, where is that and how big is it? Ooh, it's actually quite small. So we could put this on the back. We might even be able to put it under the stairs like I wanted to with the other. Gonna be like that. Compression pump is required. We've got everything else. Oh, you took back your princess message. That makes me sad. Pull up the magnet net. See what we have found. Petrol line across the deck as well. Hell yeah. Now we just got to put a turd or two inside it. No power here. So again, we're going to have to cross the deck with a power line. Of course, I don't want the starboard port to be used just by a machine, so we'll need to put an outlet. Oh, it even blends it. Beautiful. It reminds me of The Martian, where he's mixing up his special fertilizer batch. no petrol out yet. That was loud. Thunder. Oh, what? It's portable. Put it down while it's full of all that crap. Now I really can put it in the corner. It's good. It's not actually doing anything. Let's just fill it with biomass and see if I can get it to work. It must need a certain amount of stuff, maybe? This crate was full of dead bugs. Well, while we wait, we do have a lot of fuel we need to pump across. I feel like that thing's not even making anything. So I'll use up all my yucky stuff. This one works instantly. Is there something else I need to add to make petrol that I didn't look at? Produces petrol from biomatter and electricity. 5,000 kilos an hour it processes. 10,000 liters an hour it makes. Twist it up. This thing is going to be the end of me. power to it. No, it's not. That's why it's not working. There you go. God, simple things. I've got an industrial size bug zapper. This thing. We got to get a bigger one though. Oh no, don't send the fuel back. As long as we keep killing them, we've basically got both types of fuel. It's like machinery ASMR. This is all the different tools. And then it just explodes because it's a petrol tank full of vapor and we're using a grinder. That sunrise is our cue to leave, I think. Yeah, so we're going to dump all of our bug bits. The ones with hard access skeletons you've got to put through the grinder first. Don't need these little fuel containers laying around anymore either. Like my battery backpack, you can also get a fuel backpack. Okay, I think we're ready to leave. Just going to take the main cable. Still leave the base running. You never know, we might have to come back. As soon as you undo the mooring line, she starts rock and rolling. So where to next? We are headed to this little outpost before we head to the Lazarus complex. I also have binoculars now. Something dead ahead. No doubt that's where we're headed to, the Lazarus complex. It looks like a destroyer silhouette. So a small stack there, 2 funnels, the bridge, the bow, the stern. Possibly a turret even. 2, maybe 3 smaller turrets on the back. Okay, keep an eye out for destroyers. So just 800 meters off the starboard bow. Plug ourselves in while we skipper it. I don't think there is any land left. I think it's all ocean. But I've only just started and I didn't spoil it for myself. I haven't watched anyone else play it. I haven't watched anything about it. No starter guides, just raw me. What I might do, these backup diesel tanks. So I'll fill them up, and then when we need them, we'll switch to them. I won't just let the ship burn them. Oh no, my umbilical cord. As far as I know, it's on Earth, yes. Last time we went to one of these little watch houses, it was full of pink slimes and they came bursting out the shipping container as we pulled up alongside it. That there is a weapon system. It's like a Star Wars destroyer droid. We're losing power as we travel. I don't know if I even want to go in there. Last time it was nothing but trouble. Going to back ourselves up. a good habit of doing that when you're about to jump in the water. Ah, the fish are after me. They became sushi pretty quick. Yeah, the battle droids just opened up on us. Quite literally nothing in here. Courier skimmer, biology notes. Yeah, not much interesting. An army sea fort. I've never seen one. But I have seen these rescue buoys. Alright, let's move on. Looks like we can moor there. I'm convinced that's a destroyer. It could just be like a flat oil rig, but it's silhouette. It's just like waiting for me. Open his 5-inch guns up. It's like observer bias. Let's see how far our little Tinkerbell drone can go. Enter the drone. Oops. Well, straight away as you leave the boat, you get slower. So physics is faster over the boat. If I'm not careful, I'm going to leave my little drone behind. Come on, little one. You can catch up. There we go. Once we're over the boat, we can move faster. So it's almost like you're a ground-bound passenger on the boat. Well, that won't work.
Found it. The Lazarus complex. Its halls lie dormant, waiting for you to bring it back to life.
looks like we might be here for a little while. This is a big place. There's a sea mine out the front. It looked like, I don't know what it is, I haven't got close to that spiky thing, but it does look like a dolphin with Tiberium growing out of its back. I'm going to try not to use third person to control the ship. I feel like that's cheating. The most dangerous part of any ship's job. Was too far away. If we had a rolling sea, I could have jumped it when we were on the high point. Trying to sidle up to it. We might have to get wet this time. Quick, put it on. She's pulling away. Drop the anchor. Now we've got a few of these fenders here to keep us safe against rolling. But we made it. And before we head in there, we need to drop everything we've got. Go in with a fresh slate. Need to recharge the gun. Got all this extra diesel here. Let's fill the tanks. Ah, it's already used, damn it. Come with me. Put it on my mouth, dude. No. We have a very, very thirsty boat now.
Last diesel. We got here before the worst of the storm set in, that's for sure. I keep saying I'm overburdened for whatever reason. We've got pistols, we've got our scout, we've got some extra hoses. Let's send our scout in. Alright, there's a range, and we can't go past that range. What the hell happened then? Did we get blown up? We run out of power. There she is. Thank you. We need to find a power point to turn on this base. Probably up here. In the vents. Well, that has brought us out at the same spot. But there's another vent here. One-way trip. G'day, Rafflegon. How you going, mate? We're doing well. We've just made it to our main objective place called the Lazarus project or complex.
The power's offline. We can't access the Hall of Humanity unless you find the main power. It should be on the roof.
I'm assuming stay away from those. Need power for that door. Alright, just go up. I think that's back to our boat. Good. Which means it probably wants me to run power all the way up here from the boat. Or maybe we could just turn the power on. It jumps every time you try and get off a ladder. So you gotta look the right way. This thing works power free. And then what will you move to after that? Or is it just like a stint thing? You'll have a rest, do some easier shifts, and then back on nights. Jumping in the dark. Oh shit. I thought there was sparks falling, you know, like raining sparks, but it was actually bad guys. I think. Oh, I see, yep. So longer shifts, and then back to your normal times. Now, I'm assuming you got paid. What the heck? I'm assuming you get paid well for doing the 12-hour shift. Do you get overtime for that? Don't use... Yes, that's a battery, man. Thank you. We found some blueprints.
But I have no idea where I am. I don't know if I was supposed to fall. These batteries don't do barely anything. 5% each. Yes. Splat. Lucky we backed up there. We took the hint. I need this new torch. The torch I have specifically says it's short range and useless for exploration. And I would agree. I think that's where I fell last time. Maybe. Yep, there's a ladder. How far down is it? It's death. I also found a helipad that let me scan a blueprint for a gyrocopter, but we need 2 more to get that. Oh, these are the bug ones. Can't wait to see what this place looks like with the lights on. I feel like I'm playing Doom at the moment, Doom 3. Even the music's got that sort of Doom thump to it. I'll laugh my ass off if there's like a Dark Souls boss up the top here. And I'm totally unprepared for it.
more platform parkour. Oh, there's a teddy bear lookout. Thank you. I like killing those ones. They're like fireworks. Oh, this must be like containment cages. This would have to be the longest night in the game, unless it's still... Oh! Holy shit. They're like gunships. I was literally about to say, I've seen a giant one of those fly things, and that's it, but they were dead. I wonder if it's going to really annoy them if I do this. So far they haven't seen or attacked me. Maybe that's just lucky chances. That's a big one. That's a big blue pimple. Going to run out of power? Got heaps of scrap. use our backpack to charge us up. It looks like we may have to go back. I'm just going to drop all my stuff here in the center. It automatically picks up the organic matter, which is overburdening me dramatically. Look at that pile of crap we were carrying. Maybe that's generator room. Now we just need a source of power. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry, I just saw your message. The demo doesn't work on your PC? That's unfortunate. So if I could power that recycler... This is what we need. I'm charging up my backpack, and then I'll use these consumable batteries to charge me up. And I'll use the backpack to run the recycling machine to make the parts we need to fix these, and then we won't need to go back to the boat. Definitely need some robot scrap. Well, thanks for sticking around, man. I'm sorry that you didn't get to play it too. Hopefully there is some optimizations that bring down the requirements at some point. So what do I need? I need 5 glass, 2 copper, 5 iron, 1 fabric, 9 plastic, 2 aluminium, or aluminum for the Americans out there, and silicon. I think I have enough. Oh yeah, the backpack. Connect it to... Let's hope the backpack can withstand this power drain. And I don't think it did. It ran out already. Gonna have to be my life essence. Oh god, it's sucking my life out. No more, I can't handle it. Let's hope we got some silicon out of that. Oh, no, we got everything but the silicon, but we've got enough here to repair one of them. We're running short on cable. We better hurry. This might give us enough to set up the battery. I wonder if I can throw glow sticks in there for extra resources. So those things don't seem to be hostile. Let's see if we can make them hostile. Yes, you can make them hostile. Yeah, they kick your butt. Yeah. Oh no. Alright, I've wasted a lot of time. So this time I'll just pick up my giant pile. That's bound to have the stuff I need in it. This time I'm out of power. Power cells, we need those, but I won't use them yet. these little places have nothing to them. Red herrings. And I'm gonna die. Drop this stuff, it's so heavy. There's a duffel bag. Well, it looks like I've got to go back to the boat. Now, which side is the boat on? There's no compass. And I'm about to run out of energy anyway. falling into water from a great height hurt? No, that's good. Where are you, boat? There's a solar panel on that level. There she is. I don't even have any cable. It looks like all 3 batteries are of our ship are full. It's like, do you just run a cable all the way through that facility up to the top? And just in case, I'll take a bunch of batteries. Got a shortcut now, but though with this ladder.
Okay, back to square one.
Go away, wormies. Trying to do some cabling.
Power is restored. Now we can enter the Hall of Humanity.
There we go.
spent a lot in cabling. And I put so many things inside this machine. It's going to be going for ages. Some plastic out of this machine. Come on. That stuff seems like Tiberium. It like leeches stuff, power and metal from you. It makes bugs. Metal bugs. Creatures like from Sonic the Hedgehog. Robotic animals. I'm just a bit of a completionist. If it's here to be built, I'll build it. But having a battery up here is a good point. Oh, there's a rooftop here. Let's have a look. I like the ricochet effect. Okay, so wind panels suffer damage, do they? That's interesting. Thanks for telling me. So you got to keep fixing them. I nearly sucked my life out. Not even close to being finished. What I like about the wind turbines is their double power output during a storm. All that plastic that I've put through the scrap machine is right at the end of the queue. But we have more than enough power to go and have a look inside. Since I got this backpack, I'm super confused with which pipe I'm holding. Willie? Oh, okay, fair enough. I will take your advice. It looks like that may have finished its job. What's a battery look like? What do we need? A whole heap of stuff. Roof A, that's where we are, I'm assuming. The pumps, full of aliens. The hall. Research. Food court. It looks like we've only just uncovered the surface of this point of interest. Like our friend in the chat said, the whole of humanity, we're in Lazarus power. And then they've got surveillance on our vessel as well. Okay, we're good to go. That will charge up slowly. And I should be able to fix that last wind turbine now. Authorization required. What's the authorization? Okay, thank you. So it's smart enough to do the list, is it? Good. So the power is back on. It wants me to enter the whole of humanity, but I'm not allowed to. So we'll have to find another way in. I think that's how I got into the last place. We had to go and get authorization. I think we might be on the right track. Thanks, Roffle. That one's seeking some solace here at the top of the tower. Fuck! I thought I could make it. Oh no, 25 minutes? What the fuck? 25 minutes ago. Ugh. Are you kidding me? No. Alright, they need to put that whole Subnautica, this reprinting thing in. That sucks balls. Can you change the autosave? Yes, you can. It should have saved. That's arse. I think we might leave the stream there, guys. I will do that off camera, and we'll come back tomorrow from that same point at the Hall of Humanity. I would hate to make you watch it all again. Thanks very much for watching, guys. It is the last day of the school holidays here in Australia, so I do need to have an early one tonight so I can get back to it tomorrow. I'll see you all in the next stream, guys. Thanks very much for watching.